All right, I owe you guys a huge thank you because you guys absolutely destroyed the like button. I asked for 1,500 likes on the last video and 1,500 likes on this video. And I said if you guys get 1,500 likes on both videos, I will do a live cop this Thursday. That last video already has over 3,000 likes. Once again, smash the like button down below. Make sure you get this video to 1,500 likes. Also, the last video only has like 200 or 300 comments, so we need to get more comments than that. Make sure you show some love in the comments. Shout out to everyone that comments first, second, third, fourth. I do appreciate all of you guys. I know you guys can get more comments than that though. I would say we need to get more likes than the last video, but I just don't think that's gonna happen. If this video gets more likes than the last video, I'll do a giveaway. But I just don't think that it's possible that this video will get over 3K likes, especially because the drop is literally tomorrow. Streetwear, sneakers, and vintage clothes have always been a part of my life. Now they're helping me build a community and support those I love most. When I left the military, I started reselling vintage as a side hustle. And when both my parents were diagnosed with cancer within the same year, that side hustle became a way to give back. With this series, I'm gonna show you how to turn clothes into cash.
Oh my God. I guess I'm gonna be counting tonight. I'm gonna cry.
I'm just gonna tell you guys right now, this is an amazing week to resell. There are definitely a lot of items to make money. Actually, you know what? It's not even really an amazing week to resell because more than likely I'm gonna get high traffic errors. Oh, I hope to God Supreme does not fuck me. But there's definitely a lot of items that are worth reselling. I'm definitely be running slots. You guys already know what time it is. You guys look right here, right? This Supreme Yohji Yamamoto sweater right here, $198 retail. Just to give you guys an idea of how good that is. This right here is the CDG Supreme knitted sweater. Look at that beauty right there. Now, there are some differences between this and this. This is a cable knit sweater, and I think this color is probably the most hyped color. I think it goes for a little over $700. The black one goes for a little over $600, and the worst color, the shitty color, goes for a little over $500. I think this sweater is gonna be less of a cable knit and more of kind of like a soft sweater. So I'm not quite sure if the resale is going to be exactly the same, but I would not be surprised if it was somewhat similar to that over time. Now, right after the drop, well, actually, I don't know. This piece actually might just go crazy right after the, it seems like everyone, whether or not you are a fan of Supreme or whether you're a fan of Yohji Yamamoto, it seems like most people agree that this sweater is fire, and this is definitely one piece that I would recommend going for if you feel like you get your hands on it. But I will say this is gonna be one of the harder pieces to cop. I don't know my cop order yet because obviously the Europe sellout times are not out, and I usually tell you guys, follow me on Instagram, the Starlife, TheStarlife, and Thursday morning right before the drop, I usually go on Instagram live. I talk about my cop order, I talk about why I'm going for which pieces, and then the reason I usually wait to talk about the cop order on my Instagram live is because I usually base what I'm copying off of the Europe sellout times. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I really wanna go for this piece, but right now I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm gonna go for the tees first. The reason I don't wanna go for this first is because I think it'll sell out, and I think it'll be too hard to get. I'm almost just guaranteeing myself an L. I will definitely be running slots for this and a lot of these other pieces though. If you guys are not in the premium Discord, change your life, sign up for the premium Discord. I will leave a link to that in the top of the description. Make sure you click that link and join. I'm telling you guys, the VIP members have so much access. First of all, you get discounted slot prices, and all slot prices are pay after success, so you only pay if you take a W. It's literally no risk, and a lot of these items would be good to run slots for. Not to mention, all VIP members do have access to Cardinal. For those of you guys that do not know what Cardinal is a premium autofill service that not only works on Supreme, but it also absolutely destroys Shopify websites. So for example, the FTP drop that happened last weekend, the FTP Babylon collaboration, Cardinal cooked that, and on top of that, the Palace drop coming up this week is absolutely scrumptious, and I'm telling you, Cardinal destroys Palace. It absolutely clears it out. I could not imagine copying Palace without Cardinal anymore. Like, it's literally just a whole new experience, a whole new world. A whole new world. So like I said, check out the premium Discord. On top of that, if you want to get into reselling, I see comments all the freaking time talking about how they're getting into reselling and how the premium Discord has helped them out. So that's super dope to see. I literally see it in my comments on YouTube, on the live, and I read all those comments and I do appreciate it. I love to see it. So many people talk about how the premium Discord has helped them out. Not to mention they have entire guides that'll teach you how to resell online. So if you want to do this and you want to make a little side money, make sure you click that top link in the description. Use my code STAR, STARR, for 15% off your membership. But anyways, getting back to the drop, this is one of those items I would definitely definitely recommend running slots for if you do decide to run slots this week. Now, a lot of the other items, I would say my first cart right now before I see the Europe sell times I'm thinking about going for are these tees. Look at all these tees and they're all at $54 just like I speculated. I swear I'm like Cleopatra or Professor Xavier. I literally said $54 and that is the price that these are. Yep, make sure to just downvote all these so that way hopefully less people go for them. No, but in all seriousness, this Supreme Yohji Yamamoto tee, the logo tee is a good one. I saw a lot of people try to overgeneralize this collaboration and act as if this is all they did, and I'm just like, it makes no sense because they did reference Yohji Yamamoto, and I don't know what people expected, but we'll talk more about that in a second. Obviously, this video is more focused on the resale. If you guys want to know more details about the collaboration, go watch my thoughts on this collaboration, which I will leave linked in the description down below. That'll be the second link, or no, the third link. The second link will be my Instagram, which if you don't follow that, I don't know what you're doing, but go follow me on Instagram, and then the third link will be that video. Anyways, this will be a good piece to cop. As for the pipe wrench right here, I don't think this is the second cop, and I think a lot of people are stuck on like 2017 Supreme or 2016 Supreme when these accessories went for crazy amounts of money. I don't think this is going to be one of the best pieces to go for in terms of resale, but I do think it's a fact that if you cop this piece, it is very likely that you might start a plumbing business. I might cop it and start the Star Life Plumbing, and the moment you use this on a job, I'm pretty sure Ava Adams will be summoned to your location and a Pornhub set will magically appear around you. I can't wait to see Johnny Sins use this for his plumbing career. Anyways, the retail on this is $60. The next piece, of course, is this Supreme Yohji Yamamoto crew neck, and like I said, these retails are so freaking good. $168. Some of them are honestly even cheaper than Supreme retails, which we'll talk about that too. I'm telling you, watch the video all the way through. You guys will learn some things. This piece right here is not that bad, and it is something that I will consider going for, but this is definitely not first, second, or even third in my cop order. The scribble tee is mandatory. I would like to get a cart with all 4 of the tees. That would be a beautiful freaking cart, because not only would you get all 4 tees, which will all resell, you'll also get free shipping because it'll be over $200 since they're all 54 buckarooskies. Now, moving on, you have the Supreme Yohji Yamamoto New Era beanie, another piece that I would recommend going for. This might be hard to get, but it might be one of the last items that you want to scoop up, even though I think this will have some of the best margins when it comes to reselling. Of course, this Gilf sweater right here, the retirement home flex up shorty piece, you need this. With the pipe wrench, you got the MILFs covered. You got the Ava Adams, you got the Brandy Loves, you got the Ariel Ferreras covered, you got all those, the Francesca James, all those shorties are covered. With this right here, you're gonna have the Gilfs on lock. I love the contrast blue, oh my, this piece is so beautiful. I actually want this for my personal. If I get a size large, I'm not even gonna sell it, I'm gonna keep it. The retirement home flex pieces are absolutely mandatory for the collection. Then you got the Supreme Yohji Yamamoto This Was Tomorrow tee. These Peter Seville images are actually referencing an old 1992 ad campaign for Yohji Yamamoto. I do think these pieces are dope, just like I think the scribble pieces are dope, because the scribble pieces are using artwork from an artist that has collaborated with Yohji Yamamoto in the past. Also, just so you guys know, if you guys don't watch the video where I talk about my thoughts on this collaboration, this is actually Yohji Yamamoto's dog, and this scribble tee right here is actually Yohji Yamamoto and his dog. But yeah, definitely I want to get all the tees. All the tees are mandatory. Normally these like scribble tees are like $400-500, and they even sell out from Yohji Yamamoto. That being said, of course, these are not Yohji Yamamoto cuts. I saw a lot of people complaining about that, and I do not understand what you expected. It's being distributed by Supreme. Did you think they were gonna drop Yohji Yamamoto pieces with Supreme branding? Try to think of how these brands release their goods. Look at the Supreme Louis Vuitton collaboration. That was a Louis Vuitton Supreme collaboration, and notice it was Supreme branding on Louis Vuitton pieces, and it was all distributed and sold by Louis Vuitton, not by Supreme. So if you wanted Yohji Yamamoto pieces with Supreme elements, then it would not be distributed by Supreme. It's a streetwear brand, and they're referencing elements from Yohji Yamamoto. Obviously, the artist that did these scribble tees has been used and has worked with Yohji Yamamoto in the past. These Peter Seville graphics is a reference to an old ad campaign. Even the leather jacket references an older piece. This sweater references an older piece. Like, there are references to Yohji Yamamoto. So oversimplifying it and being like, oh, they just put Supreme branding and then put his signature on it is just such a cop-out. If you were a Yohji Yamamoto fan and you wanted Yohji Yamamoto pieces and you think Supreme is just a shitty brand, why do you even care that they're collaborating? I don't get it. Anyways, that being said, speaking of this collaboration, one of the pieces that does just have the Supreme branding and the signature are these down jackets, and these down jackets are $288. That retail is so freaking delicious.
So good and tasty.
$288. That's cheaper than most Supreme down jackets. And I told you guys, I don't even wear down jackets. I mean, if I wear this white one, I'm gonna look like the Michelin Man.
White tire changes everything.
And if I wear any of these, I'm gonna look like a designer or Rubik's Cube. It's just gonna look absolutely ridiculous. I'm literally gonna be wider than I am taller because, like I said, I'm vertically challenged. But damn, these things, $288 is an absolutely scrumptious retail. Once again, you have this Peter Seville Game Over tee. This is definitely gonna be another item. Like I said, I need all, I said 4, but I actually need 5, all 5 tees.
5 songs on Billboard, 5. I thought I was 4 for 4.
Both Peter Seville tees, both scribble tees, and of course, the Supreme Yohji Yamamoto logo tee. Then you got this Gore-Tex S logo 6 panel. My boy Matt really likes this S logo, and it's so funny because week 1 there was a little bit of a kerfuffle about which S logo was dropping, and my boy Matt called me just super pissed off. So Jay, I know you don't really have power over what is dropping, but if you do have any connects to Supreme, please, for the love of God, get them to swap this out with another S logo or some other hat, because if Matt wakes up Thursday morning, he will be so pissed if it's not on the site, and I would just love to see him rage about not being able to get this Gore-Tex S logo. Now, moving on, we have this clear label beanie. Not one I really care to go for in terms of resale. I think it's a clean beanie, and also I forgot to say this, but the S logo that I just talked about, that's a piece that I would recommend going for resale, probably in the black or natural colorway, especially for $54 retail. Definitely a good piece to go for. Really, there's a lot of items to resell this week. Oh my god, that's insane. The Gore-Tex Crusher. Now, these crushers seem to have kind of died down a little bit. I'm not gonna say this won't resell, but it does seem, like I told you guys, whenever Supreme sees something do well for them, they just run it into the ground. It's like when they first did a curved rim, they slowly did more curved rims, and then they just dropped every single hat in a curved rim. I wouldn't be surprised if next season every single hat is a Crusher hat. So yeah, I don't know about these Gore-Tex Crushers. They seem to have a little bit of popularity. $60 is alright, but not really one that I'm worried about personally. Now, the Supreme Yohji Yamamoto hooded sweatshirt, I'm absolutely so happy to see that $198 retail. That might help us sit on the site. It's a little bit more expensive of a retail, but it's one of the items that I think is absolutely beautiful. One of my favorite items. I think it's super dope that they did artwork with Sanchito. I talked about that more in my last video as well. Like I said, that video will be linked in the description down below, but I love this olive color, and at $198 retail, I do plan on trying to acquire this, but it will not be one of the first items I go for. I don't necessarily think this will have crazy resale, so I'm not gonna tell you guys to go for it. I just know personally I would like to get that olive color because I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Next up, we have the Scatter logo. You guys already know how I fucking hate this piece. To me, this literally looks like they grabbed a bunch of magnetic letters, threw it at a freaking fridge, and that's how they came up with the design of this weak ass long sleeve top. That being said, for $70, I will probably end up copying 1 or 2. Then you have the Yohji Yamamoto parka. This is, once again, is $288. I'm not gonna say this is for sure gonna resell, but at $288, I will gladly get one of these. This parka is gonna go down to my ankles. I might buy this and crop it so I can wear it, because this thing is honestly dope, and for 288 bucks, it's not bad at all. Then, of course, we have the double knee denim painter pant. This thing is absolutely scrumptious. You know we need this in the pants collection. Obviously, you guys know the double knee pants are good for really anything, whether you want to be a construction worker or a male hooker. These are absolutely mandatory. I don't know which colorway I want to go for. I know a lot of people are worried about that woodland camo, but honestly, even these more basic ones are nice. The thing that sucks about these pants is they have the matching short sleeve pocket tee. If you look at this little woodland patternation right here, looking like some sort of haunted forest, but they don't have the natural color. Why couldn't you guys just drop the double knee denim painter pant in the natural colorway? These honestly might do fairly well, but I'm not gonna recommend to go for that because, like I said, when it comes to really niche things like this, usually Supreme sees it do somewhat well, and then they just release a shit ton of them. So we might see more and more of these produced throughout the next couple seasons. Moving on, one of the only Yohji Yamamoto pieces that I do not plan on going for is the button-up shirt. This is a decent piece. It comes in white and black. I just wish there was something to the front, like maybe if this graphic went over the buttons, I think that might be kind of cool. You have the stripe applique short sleeve top. Once again, this is a major pass. Super fucking garbage. I absolutely hate this piece. Next up, you have the Yohji Yamamoto leather jacket. Now, this jacket is absolutely beautiful. I know Boone and I saw a couple other people on Reddit saying that this references some old Yohji Yamamoto piece. I mean, it does look similar in terms of the actual cut of the jacket, but it's missing these little straps that piece had, and I'm not really quite sure. All I know is that this piece is $1,300, and they are smoking dick if they think I'm gonna pay $1,300. But that being said, if this video gets 3,000 likes and if I get everything that I want tomorrow, I'll buy this jacket. If I take a W on all of those, I will cop this $1,300 leather work jacket, which I do think is actually kind of sick, and I'll probably end up wearing it. I probably won't end up selling it, which basically means all the money that I make from reselling the items that I cop to resale will basically be spent on this jacket. $1,300, bro. That's so much money. I know people who buy Yohji Yamamoto regularly are probably thinking like, oh, $1,300, that's not shit, bro. I spend that on a t-shirt. But for me, that's a lot of freaking money, especially on something that I don't plan on reselling. You have the best of the best hooded sweatshirt. This right here is a decent piece. You got the little Supreme embroidered spell out with the kangaroo pocket sewn over it. I think this piece is dope. You can't even see of the, it just says best. Then you got the Supreme Yohji Yamamoto suit. This is actually a really dope piece. Not to mention these slacks have an elastic waistband, which is very true, or I feel like kind of a signature to Yohji Yamamoto's suit. So I think it's dope that they did that. I do think this piece is a sick piece. It's a wool suit, which means it'll itch like sweaty balls in the middle of the month of August, and not to mention is $900. So I will be passing on this, unless of course this video gets 4,000 likes. Then if I take a W on everything, I'll cop the leather jacket and this bad boy right here. And then last but not least, we have the Fair Isle beanie. I think this is a decent beanie. It looks like it's gonna fit really well. It's got a cool little ARC logo. That being said, if you're worried about reselling, I probably would not worry about this beanie at all. Even though I could see some like TikToker, you know, basic bitch shorty wearing this type of beanie right here. Like, yo, yeah, look at I fuck Supreme hella hard, bro. Overall, this drop is fire. There's a lot of items to go for, like I said. But let me know what you guys are going for. Like I said before, make sure you smash the like button down below. Thank you guys to everyone that supports the video. Show some love in the comments. Let me know in the comments what you guys are going for this week. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, TheStarlife, TheStarlife. I will be going live tomorrow morning to let you guys know what my cop order is, and hopefully I can take nothing but W's. What if all of this stuff bricks tomorrow and I cop all of it, and then I'm forced to cop the leather jacket for $1,300. Like I said, if this video gets 1,500 likes, I will do a live cop tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Also, of course, last but not least, make sure you check out the top link in the description, especially if you want to get involved in reselling. And this is a great week to do so, especially with this drop, the Palace drop coming up on Friday, and all the sneaker releases coming up. I'm telling you, take advantage of the tools in the premium Discord. Sign up using that top link in the description. Use my code STAR as well, STARR, which will get you 15% of your membership. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it from the top and bottom of my heart. And as always, keep it living star life. Peace the fuck out. You don't like this one? It's one of my favorite pieces, no big deal.
Those middle pants are hard.
These ones are dope, right? Perfect for like sucking dick or something.
Right.
Yeah, if you want to be like a male hooker.
That's what I was thinking of.
This is what I want right here. You don't like that?
No.
You don't like that sweater?
No, I don't.
Bro, you walk into a retirement home, any man's grandma is gonna pop her pussy for you wearing this sweater. That's a fact.
I need that sweater then.